Hello. Yeah, much regards to you watching me out there. My name is Fandov Aziki. Today, I will be talking on the subject matter political culture and the reorientation of the people. Part 2. Share to friends. However, if today is your very first time to see my teachings, please consider to subscribe. When you subscribe, you will discover for yourself as well learn more on political education and human development. In extension, you will discover the secrets and instruction of great men and women of all time. Click the notification bell to get alerted whenever I upload a new message. Also like, very important, and comment. Without wasting much of your time, the subject matter, political culture, and the reorientation of the people. Part 2. To prepare our minds as well remind us of the reason the state exists is for man to be happy. So man can only be happy when he lives among men in a societal context where there is law, norms, values for him to actualize his real potentials. That is why man is by nature a social slash political animal. So for state to make you happy, you will also contribute in your way. That is why we made mention that political culture is like input and output method according to civic political culture under participant political culture. So let's continue from where we stop. One of the political cultures, a very bad political culture that we met on ground or that is still in existence now and need a reorientation is political or voters apathy. People no longer have interest in anything that relates about the government. People have zero interest in the activities that relates to government for the simple reason that the government is not responsive to responsibilities. The government has failed her citizens from the protection of life and property and provisions of basic amenities, as well all effective public services. The government has failed. Man now survive at the mercy of God and other means he trusted. On this basis, people have developed a zero attitudinal disposition to everything that relates to government. But in a civilized society, when we continue to look at that angle and decide not to participate in the process of having leadership that we desire, we also promote the government to continue to make policies that will continue to enslave the people. The reorientation is that we will continue to embark on political education like what we are doing right now. Educate people why there is still need for them to vote so that they can change the system. Because political participation and that of moral aspect, as we are saying, is where the government and individual have a responsibility to make something happen. So the reorientation is that we need a political education where we can educate people. We need a political socialization where this system, where these teachings will become part of the people to shape them and never allow them to deviate from the system. So those that have zero interest will begin to develop interest through political socialization, through political education and political interaction. Thereby, they will grow from ignorance to experience and contribute meaningfully to the progress of the state, whereby their full potentials will be realized. Another bad political culture that need a reorientation in the society is the area of singing praises of the political elites. Yes, people continue to sing praises of their leaders, making them a small g god, making them a political boss. This, in extension, makes them to promote their personal aggrandizement. These praises makes them to feel as a superhuman being. These praises makes them to be too egoistic. When you begin to sing the praises of the elected leaders, continue to celebrate them on the job they are constitutionally required to do as they seek your mandate, you make them to be so powerful. We must stop singing the praises of Uncle Sam 16, irrespective of your personal relationship with the elect, irrespective of the interest you are benefiting from the elite. We must stop praising the elect. We can only create a platform, an avenue where the elite can always come and have an interaction with his constituents or the electorate and give quarterly or reports of his administrative activities or state worship. That is the reorientation. At this level, the elect will be duty bound. The elect will be reminded of his contract with the people. He will have the idea of master-servant relationship with the people. This will make the elect to be responsive. When we continue to worship the elect, they will become pompous. They will take advantage and alienate the people politically. They will take advantage of the people. The reorientation is that the people should demonstrate that the power belongs to them by demanding his assistance, by demanding his presence, his explanation on positions of matters that have a direct effect in their lives and community. When they're doing this, or when he fails, they should initiate a process of recall. The political culture of singing the praises of the elect should be converted as a demand for stewardship call. This will remind them that they are for the people. Another bad political culture that need a reorientation is opposition, political opposition tolerance. Yes, politics is a game. No permanent enemy, but permanent interest. Every political party wants to control the government machinery. They want to be the one to allocate the state resources. But politics should not be a do or die affair. Rather, it should be an intellectual political exchange of ideologies, having in mind that the end result is to make the people inhabiting the state happy. The political culture of seeing your opposition as an enemy must be discouraged in entirety. You must tolerate your opposition members. Do not engage in killing your oppositions, assassinating your oppositions. Rather, engage them in a political intellectual debate to prove that your party have the capacity to fulfill what the state needs or the people needs. The reorientation remains that politics is a game of interest. No permanent enemy, no permanent friend, but permanent interest. They should see him as a game through political conversation. that have the interest of the people. Above all, above all, politics, political culture, under civic political culture is very, very, very important when we involve in our civic political culture, a very civil political culture, where we produce a government that will put in place structures that will make us actualize our dreams. Thank you very much. Don't fail to subscribe and share. Thank you.